Get out, or...
Get out! Milwaukee, the most populous city in Wisconsin, and I think often mistaken for the state capital, just like pretty much half of the states in the U.S. See New York, Alaska, Florida, California, Illinois, and Nevada for more samples. The city of Milwaukee did an excellent job of combining the old, the new, and the artistic within its downtown sector, with characteristics from a different decade around each corner. The historic and the modern integrates seamlessly within the skyline. It has a bit of a raw, unrestrained flair to it that, at least in my opinion, is quite inviting. At the time of my visit, there were some extremely limited hours regarding seasonality specifically, so this video will highlight awesome destinations within the city that are free to experience. Appreciate some fine German architecture at Best's Place at the Pabst Brewery. Established in 1844 by the German immigrant Jacob Best Sr., the area includes a coffee shop, guest hall, courtyard, some photo ops for all you influencers, and more. If you're really interested in Pabst Blue Ribbon, you can also take a tour of the facility to see the process. The other option is to discover for yourself what developing a premium beer pong beer will get you in the long run at the mansion of Captain Frederick Pabst, the founder. Tours of the mansion are also offered. Entertain your inner child at the swing park with some adult-sized playground devices. If hearing the cars pass over the top of you while you swing doesn't daunt you, the fact that these swings all have really long pendulums might do the trick. The hang time is unreal if you get to the top. The bridge following beyond the park also offers some breathtaking views of Milwaukee along the river, as well as a neat urbanized photo op setting within the underpass area.
Disclaimer. It should be noted that the swing park has been intermittently closed due to bridge repairs and city planning to revitalize the area. Whatever happens in the future, expect it to be better than what I'm showing you right now. Safe travels.
To see a small building that's older than the U.S. itself, head to the Marquette University campus and check out the St. Joan of Arc Chapel. Originally constructed in the 15th century in the village of Chasse, France, the chapel was dismantled brick by brick, shipped, and reassembled. Twice. Once in Long Island, New York, and once again in the Midwest in the 1960s, where it currently sits. Check times for openings and services if you want to take a look at the inside. If you still haven't had your fix of religious inspiration for the day, head to T.H. Stemper Co., a wholesale supplier of all things church, from offering plates to nativity sets, the big and the small. Yes, it does all look a little bit strange compiled into one area, but at least now we know how most churches get their decor. My favorite part was what I'd call the Jesus Party Corner, fit full with 3/4 scale religious figures of all sorts. It kind of feels like you're sitting in the middle of a Baroque painting. If moving a 4-foot Moses into your apartment doesn't seem like the most practical move, or if it doesn't fit into the carry-on, you can shop other oddities at the American Science and Surplus store, which might be my new reference point for Christmas gift ideas. All sorts of varying contraptions and what have yous with an extremely high variable of usability and entertainment are sold here. You have to hand it to whoever made all the pricing labels too. They're more intricate than Trader Joe's, which says something. Shop until everything clever becomes everything absurd. There are also more practical items towards the back as well, if you feel overwhelmed by the random consumer sensationalism of it all. Next up is the downtown Milwaukee Sculpture Walk. Follow along Wisconsin Avenue to see some 3D design art installed throughout the years. The walk goes multiple ways between Wisconsin Avenue and Broadway, between 9th Street and the Milwaukee Bay. Depending on which way you're going, to the east the walk ends around the Milwaukee Art Museum, which in and of itself is really an art piece of a building. The museum spreads its wings when open and retracts them at closing time. Check out Sculpture Walk Milwaukee to find the map and then take the treasure hunt. The pieces on display rotate a bit every year as well, with new artists and media coming to the streets and older works cycling through intermittently. There are a couple of other neat areas to stop by in Milwaukee free of charge. Head north to the North Point Lighthouse to view a beautiful estate, which also houses a museum you can buy tickets for. Other sites include the Baroque North Point Water Tower, which, if you saw it, you wouldn't believe it held water at one point, and Frank Lloyd Wright's Burnham Block, an area of accumulation of housing by the famous architect.
It started out originally as a affordable housing project and actually ended up turning into the largest cluster of intentional houses by Frank Lloyd Wright, funny enough.
For those who have visited Milwaukee, if there's anything you believe I forgot on this free tour of Milwaukee, feel free to reach out and comment on this video to help others visiting. Thanks for watching.